Hello, 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 everyone. Long time no see. This particular stream was supposed to happen yesterday. And then multiple things happened which prevented it from occurring. I know we're so back. It's actually working this time. Okay, so originally I thought that the stream wasn't going to happen yesterday. I almost said tomorrow. Yesterday. Because I was having some issues with my audio. I couldn't get my OBS to recognize any of my computer or microphone audio, and it's because my Go XLR is dying. So I have temporarily fixed it, but Bear and I spent a lot of time yesterday looking over replacements because support has officially stopped for the Go XLR, and boy howdy, I'm starting to feel that. So yeah, I'll probably have this Go XLR for another week or so while I'm waiting on a replacement, but at least it's working right now. Essentially, I had to re-add it as a source to all of the places it needed to go in OBS. Super weird, just completely unpaired. I've been having a lot of other issues with it too. I have to restart it pretty frequently, so I'm like, all right, it's time to invest in a different one. So I will hopefully have a new sound mixer in the next week or so. And then, so I went to the live stream chat to try and tell you beautiful people that was what was happening, and it wouldn't let me post comments. I kept trying to post, hey, sorry, my audio isn't working. I don't think that we're going to be able to do the stream today. And it just went into the void. Poof, it was gone, just like that. And then I went to the Snick mods and asked them to try and post it. And it went poof for them too. Thank God, Snickmod Tofree had been watching some other streamers who had been having this issue all day, and it turns out it was a YouTube auto mod problem where it was auto blocking any comments that only contained English words. So, if you added non-English characters to your sentence, at the beginning or the end, it would actually send the message. Which is one of the craziest things I've ever heard of. Hold on, I have an image of this for you all so that you can enjoy. Let me go pull this up real quick. Oh my God. There we go. For posterity, this is what this looked like. It's one of the silliest things I've ever seen. So anyway, lots of much larger content creators very angrily were adding YouTube on social media, and YouTube was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to fix this as soon as possible. It's also really funny because I realized after I took the screenshot that when I'm responding back to people, when I said hola, because I didn't have any special characters in there, that message also went into the void. Only the messages that had non-English characters were showing up. Yeah, exactly. Just add desu at the end of your sentences. So anyway, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I don't know. YouTube auto mod was too drunk yesterday and needed to go home. So anyway, I guess if you ever see this happening again, maybe try throwing in some special characters at the end of your sentence. Maybe that'll do it. Absolute insanity. Oh, so all of this is to say that this stream was delayed by 24 hours, but we are now here. My audio is working. I'm actually able to talk to you beautiful people without you needing to add extra stuff at the end of your sentences. Gathered here today to celebrate the launch of Varka officially. And what better way to celebrate his launch than with a trailer? That's right. They've been releasing trailers for Varka, and I have to say that it is some of the most lore dump in a hot minute, just like casually thrown in for a very important uncle. You know, that's true. It is working for now. So I guess if we have any other issues, you folks will know what to do. You'll know to add non-English characters to the end of your sentences. As we gear up for Uncle Varka, these trailers were absolutely phenomenal, and I think it is the perfect way to get prepared for our story quest today, is to actually go and check them out. So this particular trailer that I'm going to show you folks, the like insane lore dump. So this is from the perspective of the Hexen Circle, discussing Varka and how his destiny was changed fundamentally from what it might have been. I'll now let the Hexen Circle take it away.
You were telling us the tale of the blonde traveler who caused a disturbance in fate. Now, where were we?
Varka. Despite opposition from the church, he approved the request to borrow the Holy Lyre. So, Barbados and Varka went to Star Snatch Cliff to summon Dvalin. But Varka's wisecracking angered Dvalin, who flew back to Storm Terra's lair. Varka and Barbados broke the seal and entered the lair. A fight to the death ensued between Varka and Dvalin, lasting one whole day and night.
If I'm not mistaken, fighting a real dragon was always Varka's greatest wish.
In the end, Varka defeated Dvalin, but sadly, they were unable to free Dvalin from the clutches of the abyss.
Oh.
Barbados had no choice but to seal away the gravely wounded dragon. After that, Varka was celebrated as a hero for resolving the Storm Terror threat. After a long era of peace, Mondstadt was reminded once more how safe and courageous Grand Master made them feel. All doubts about the old school knights were swept away. Good for him.
It's hardly a perfect ending, though. Poor Dvalin.
But at the same time, Varka could easily have been the hero. So why did he go on the expedition? Was it because of the disturbance in fate?
Firstly, the pact with the Hexen Circle and the support of Barbatos made him feel safer leaving Mondstadt.
It's her.
But of course, the real reason lies elsewhere. Do you remember when he requested to be the first challenger of the Hexen Circle's trial? I'm impressed. You have passed the trial. State your request.
Oh, he's so young here.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I just wanted to put my strength to the test. Maybe I could get a peek at your scry glass?
He looked into your scry glass. But what could an ordinary human hope to see?
Most people would see nothing. All that can be seen within the scry glass is that which fate itself wishes to reveal to you. What I can be sure of is that he saw a disaster.
Oh.
A calamity of abyssal origin has arisen in Nod-Krai. Its reach will soon extend to Mondstadt. Even now, this calamity is claiming many innocent lives, both in Nod-Krai and the outskirts of Snezhnaya.
God, the art.
So that's why Varka launched his expedition to Nod-Krai?
He lost no time in taking action. Clearly, there is substance behind his talk of chivalry. Barbie, don't tell me. This was you testing him?
Oh,
Fate
I love
showed
their
him the way.
eyes.
I didn't need to. All I know is that he truly is worthy of the Hexen Circle's support.
In that case, I suppose he didn't see his destiny as a hero within the scryglass? Otherwise, why would he turn it down? Who would sacrifice the defining moment of their life to focus on the suffering of others?
Huh? Well, perhaps you underestimate him.
I think Barbaloth may be speaking the truth. God, it's so cool to finally see what she looks like. Ooh! Ah! The coolest goddamn dual sword wielding uncle!
Hey, man. Need a hand?
That was rough. Never expected to run into the wild hunt here. You're the knights from Mondstadt, right? I know you. You're... Wait, what was it?
Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Knight of Boreas. Varka.
Oh, thanks for the wine. That's better. I gotta ask, as the Grandmaster, shouldn't you be back home enjoying the prestige and playing hero? Why are you out here roughing it like us mercs?
Funny you should ask. I dreamed that life once. Well, we'll call it a dream. I brushed shoulders with a god. We fought tooth and nail against a real-life dragon. And then, got a hero's welcome when I returned triumphant. Raised a glass, and drank the night away. Hey, stop laughing. I'm telling you, that could have been me.
There's so much to talk about here. Yeah, so if we... Oh my god. So there was an alternate reality that existed where it wasn't us, the traveler, who defeated Dvalin. It was Varka. But in that reality, because Varka didn't have a way to purify the abyss, they had to seal Dvalin away. Because we showed up, we were able to help with actually making sure such a sad fate wouldn't happen, but also... it meant that Varka went up north. It meant that he prioritized the safety of the entire continent of Teyvat instead of his own heroic deeds. He decided to cast aside that potential heroic future for himself to make sure that everything that was happening in Nod-Krai wouldn't spread. It's absolutely amazing. It's also really cool to, like, finally see Barbaloth after all this time. She's someone who's been hinted at. We've seen, like, snippets of, like, things representing her, but we've never actually seen her model before. So this was really cool. I was so excited when this released. It also, I feel like I owe poor Varka an apology. I mean, here's the thing. He definitely is shirking some of his, like, administrative responsibilities, but this dude gave up the chance at being the hero of Mondstadt in order to go and help out in Nod-Krai. That's incredible! That's super, super cool! It's so cool, in fact, that, I have another trailer for you all. That was such a good good trailer that I'll have to show you all the next one. I mean, my hands are tied. That one was just so good. I found myself wanting more, and then they just provided. So anyway, it's time for us to finish the story.
Finish the story from last time.
Huh? It's not just a story. These are the true adventures of Varka the Expeditioner.
Yeah. Enough up. Prepare for database update.
Understood. Now collecting data.
All right, then. Last we left off, I split from the main group to see to some business in Natlan.
You want to trade expertise on fighting the Abyss? All right. Natlan never turns away a friend.
God,
That
I love
said,
her.
Is intel the only thing you're here to trade? I've heard Mondstadt is famous for something else.
Oh, she knows. The booze.
Of course. Which is why I brought this. Natlan Aethamine sure is something else.
Right back at you. This dandelion wine's good stuff.
Data updated for Pyro Archon Mawika. Alcohol tolerances God tier.
Accurate
Was it a
assessment.
debating contest? I'd have won for sure.
That's very
What
true.
happened next? Come on, keep going. The more we can update in Nef's database, the better.
Another story, huh?
Regarding the abyssal calamity in the north, that is all I am able to say.
That's more than enough. Thanks.
Capitano!
Not quite what you were expecting, Knight of Boreas.
I don't put much weight in expectations. Our enemy is ever changing after all. It pays to be prepared.
I will not stop a knight from pursuing his own path. But a word of warning. This is a path that cannot be retraced.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh. He already knows that very, very well. He already gave up his chance at being that hero from the vision. Also, I'm very glad to share these trailers with you all. Aren't they fantastic? I don't know. I feel like this is great now that I'm actually like getting caught up in everything. We have more time where we can hang out and watch through these, really soak up all of the fantastic lore, including the fantastic intel that Mawika's alcohol tolerance is indeed God tier. I love that so much. It's also really cool to see that, like, he did stop by all of these places on his way. He met such important, incredible people along his journey and now has some spectacular stories to share, which is just wonderful. It'll make for a fantastic time when he actually goes back to Mondstadt to see everyone. Speaking of which. Okay, this is the last one, I promise. I have another trailer for you all. Something to help wipe away those tears a little bit, get you even more pumped up for our quest today. I don't know. They just kind of knocked it out of the park with all three of his trailers. They're so good. They're so good. I have seen so much fan art and so many memes from all three of these trailers. So anyway, here you go. Here's the last one as we prepare for our adventure with Varka.
You know me, but let me give you a quick refresher. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Protecting Mondstadt is no walk in the park. It's a job filled with challenges and perils. But a knight never surrenders to hardship. For freedom and honor! Except That is too hard.
Oh, this music is so good.
Grandmaster, where are you going?
The winds of freedom are calling me.
Grandmaster, a few more files for you to...
That's right, my adopted daughter doesn't know anything. Quick, Clee, run! Oh!
Sure. Not enough force. Balance is off. Practice on a few more dummies.
Understood.
Oh? Now we're talking.
Wind called you to the bar again?
Pigeons! Where are you?
Oh no! My lad, run!
Wandering rust buckets? Guess I could use some exercise. This drink is on me!
I love how he's using the fish weapon. Oh!
Oh, valiant knights, accept this grace!
Oh! Fantastic! God! Like, look at this! They're just crushing it with the animation!
Guess even the winds of freedom answer to someone in the end, eh, Varka?
Turns out, protecting Mondstadt comes with a lot of paperwork.
Isn't that fantastic? Oh my god! Now you understand why I had to show you all three of them. It was extremely important to show off all of them. Oh my god! So now that you all are appropriately hyped, now that you understand some of the deep lore for why we are gathered here today, it is time for us to embark on an adventure with Varka. Let's do this. We received a strange letter in the mail, Paimon and I thought I'd read it to you all, share it with y'all for a little bit. A letter carried by the wind to Yumi. Hey, long time no see, my friend. What's that? You say that we just met recently. For a heart that always misses its friends, every second feels like an eternity. And after such a grand adventure in Nod-Krai, you must have gathered quite a few stories along the way, yes? Are you perhaps looking for an old friend to talk to? Do you happen to need a bard? One who can turn your tales to verse? If so, come and catch up with me at Starsnatch Cliff. The wine is poured and the strings are already tuned. From a bard.
My parents always saw... Oh, it's from the tone-deaf bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nod-Krai. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Starsnatch Cliff.
That sounds like a plan to me, Paimon. Also, check it out. I've got a team finally leveled up. I've been meaning to show this team to you all for a while, but it took me a bit to get everyone leveled. But check it! It's beautiful! I love this team. I'm also building another team. I don't have it quite ready yet, but it's going to be a pretty exciting one. Let me actually see. I can show you folks. Hold on. Let's go pull up. So this team, are called Faces and High Heels. Because we've got the high heels and we've got our wonderful wonderful faces that are just gonna come and wreck shit, which is wonderful. This name is courtesy of my wonderful husband. I was trying to find a fun name for this one because I've got Mom and the Genki Squad and I've got Yumi's Adepti. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with how this team has been working. Yeah, no, the team bodybuilder. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So anyway, they're finally actually putting out some real damage. It took me a while. I had to build up a whole bunch of people, but finally Crane Mom has a team. For a while, I was thinking of calling this team Auntie's Road Trip. Because I've got my 2 aunties here. They're taking the kids out for a road trip. They're having a great time. And then the final team that I'm putting together, it's not quite ready yet, are the Frost Moons. I am so goddamn excited. A huge thank you to the wonderful folks over on the Japanese portion of the fan base for showing off that this team can produce some absolutely insane amounts of damage and is perfect for my beautiful Noelle. And yes, that is correct. I do have her at level 86. She was one of the first characters that I got to that high of a level. So yeah, anyway, once I've got, it's primarily I know that I'm trying to build right now. I need to get her all equipped with stuff, but I've got these folks ready to go. Yeah, because of the new lunar crystallized stuff, you can do a lot of damage with these folks. It's incredible. And so, yeah, some folks were showing off the damage numbers for this team, and it's kind of stupid, actually. It's really, really fun. So, anyway, once I've got I know all ready to go, I'll show you folks this goofy team. And, you know, maybe at some point... For right now, GeoDaddy is the one who's here, but you know, I can dream. Maybe we'll be able to bring back Sandrone, and then she can be the 4th one here. Also, some folks, before I start talking about Sandrone and Columbina for too long, you can actually swap out I know for Farina. Some teams are running Columbina, Farina, and GeoDaddy, and you can swap out GeoDaddy for Geo Traveler in a pinch. But like these two are kind of the mandatory ones that you have to do because she actually enables lunar crystallize and she does big dumb damage. It's beautiful. So anyway, we're circling around to that team, but I actually have these folks ready to go. So anyway, let's go on a road trip to Mondstadt. It's time. Oh God. Oh God. We've got to go make it across the world. Hold on. I think, where would it be fastest to go? I think I'll go here, and that should be the fastest way to transport. I know, right? I also believe one day we're gonna have Sandrone. My Sandbina heart demands it to be the case. Alright, let's get schmovin' here. Whee! Time to go see our tone deaf bard. And see how everyone's doing. God, I really hope so. I really hope that they repair Sandrone. My heart demands this. But I'm glad that you all enjoyed that, the look of that Noelle team. For folks who, like me, also love Noelle. Oh, crap. Is he up here? Hold on. I might not have wanted to fly down. Hold on. Oh, God. Yeah, as soon as the rerun for Varesa and Shilonen happened, I made sure to pick them up. Okay, he was up here. Ooh. Oh. Venti, my friend. It's so good to see you again.
Welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nod-Krai?
Damn, I guess I have accumulated a lot of titles, haven't I? You can just call me by my name.
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Nod-Krai, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
Mm-hmm.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth. My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale.
Of course. You tell Venti everything that happened in Nod-Krai.
Amazing! Incredible! The Rapier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages!
You're telling me, man! Alright, also make sure that you take special note of Sand, Bina. That part's very important.
So I'm guessing the wild hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari?
Not exactly.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the Doctor, though.
Yeah, there's still some vestiges of the wild hunt around, but in fairness, it's not enough to pose a major threat.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right?
Oh my god, you know what? That's actually so true, Venti. Perhaps a drinking party is in order.
I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
I was gonna ask, you two have really met before.
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside.
Oh?
It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
God damn, so he really has just always been like that.
They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Actually, that's a really good point, Paimon. They probably were being pretty loud.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Wait, it's not happening again, is it? Oh god.
Hey! Is that all you've got?
Oh god. Well, it's not Varka's voice, so we know it's not him back again.
Oh, bring it on.
Venti, do you have any idea who that is?
like that.
A successor, I see.
Giving up already?
Ooh.
Hey, you're not half as tough as Varka said.
Oh my god, I love his eyes.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti?
Ah, so you're familiar with our tone-deaf bard.
I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
Oh, so you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
I personally would have tried Angel's Share if I were you. He's always drinking there.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon, the Grand Master, talks about you all the time.
My fame precedes me. Wow. Well, it's nice to meet you too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
It's very nice to meet you too. I've heard a lot about you. Haven't actually met you though.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, second. We never saw you in Nod-Krai either.
Yeah, were you just, like, stationed somewhere else? Is that why we never saw you?
That's probably because when the wild hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all.
Wow. Well, yeah, I guess we only would have run into you if we were in the same spot.
Then, once the wild hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
Yeah, well, to be fair, things could have gone very differently. For your own safety, it was probably a good idea that you weren't there.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Don't tell me he sent you to...
Deliver some letters.
I was gonna say deliver a letter.
There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Wow.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Roland. He should just hire a full-time mailman already.
Yeah, no kidding.
In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with Sir Writes a Lot.
Another day, another nickname, huh, tone-deaf bard?
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. So, tone-deaf or not, I wear the title of bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes-a-Lot to be quite a compliment.
Oh, Venti, never change. It's so good to see you again.
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Well, while you're thinking about that, Lohan, my lad, it seems like you're done delivering letters if you're out here challenging a ruin guard.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
Oh, I see. There was another letter to be delivered. You know what, Tsukitsune, that's actually true. I think that they do have a lot of messenger pigeons. So the fact that Varka keeps sending actual people to deliver his mail is absolutely ridiculous.
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti. Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, ruin guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
Damn, well, I guess that was a pretty good place for you to go looking. What's the point of using pigeons where Timmy keeps getting them? You know, I guess that's a fair point. They are Timmy's pigeons at this point. You know, actually, messenger pigeons are pretty impressive. They can go very far distances. I don't know, birds are pretty smart. Very, very intelligent creatures if you are actually able to train them. Well, I shouldn't say all birds. Chickens are kind of dumb, but we love them all the same.
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
So, what does the letter say?
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking buddies.
Okay.
But if I'm supposed to write back this time, I'll need some time to mull over my response.
That sounds good. Part of me was worried it was going to be bad news, but that's good to hear.
Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Wait, okay, I stand corrected. I thought that we were the last on his list. We were the first. He went to go and find Venti first, the one who doesn't have an address? Well, I guess he doesn't do things half-assed, this Lohan.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
You know what? That is a fair point. I have no objections.
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
Thank you so much, Honorary Knight. And you, Miss Guide.
I love his voice. Away we go. Bye,
The
Venti.
abyss, the wild hunt. Andrius?
I knew it! He wasn't being honest with us. Damn it, Venti. We can help with that shit.
Get home safe, Varka.
Ah!
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Is someone talking about me?
What? No, definitely not.
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
What? The secret stash of cash? For what? When you run out of drinking money?
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted.
Agreed. Wait, are you fighting the wild hunt right now? Varka, priorities.
Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us. This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then we will make our triumphant return!
Let's go! Oh, I get to play as him right now! Oh my god, that's so much fun. Okay, hold on. No, let me actually... Oh! Good grief, Varka! Oh my god, look at those big chonky swings. You know, that's true, he did say cash, not Mora. You know, that is a good question. Who is a bigger battle maniac, Lowen or Tartaglia? I unfortunately think it's still Tartaglia. I don't think it's possible to beat him. When it comes to how crazy that dude gets for finding the most challenging people to mess up.
Without the ray here of Sonari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
Oh, God. Well, that's certainly not good.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nod-Krai will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Ooh. All right, let's get rolling, Varka. Oh.
We meet again, Andrius.
Wait! What? What do you mean, Andrius?
So,
oh God.
Return from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now?
Oh God.
I'm planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Oh, I don't like the heartbeat. It's getting faster!
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all.
Oh, don't say that. Varka, that's a flag.
It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andrius!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andrius is a little too ostentatious. Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Oh, God.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
Yeah, no kidding. No, not the title card. God, this is gonna be. I have so many questions now.
Stand with the expedition.
Ah!
The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations.
They can't do this. They can't leave me on a cliffhanger in the middle. Oh, God. I'm wondering, like, is that a shadow of Andrius? Is this a vestige of him that's still left up in Nod-Krai? Ugh, that was terrifying. At least, okay, all right. We have a brief reprieve here. Poor Jean. Oh, God. You know, while I do understand now why Varka had to go where he did, I still would not blame her for drop kicking him when he comes back.
P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
You know, that's actually really sweet that he wrote so many letters for everyone. That's wonderful. It's his evil twin, Sierdna, Andrius backwards. God, I guess we're gonna find out.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes a Lot is really living up to his name.
Mm-hmm. It's really sweet that he wrote all those individual letters.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us.
Is that something specific? That I am so happy that you're on screen right now, Amber. Oh my God! This is the greatest day. This is wonderful. All right, anyway, sorry, I'm gonna stop fangirling about Amber.
Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
You're a knight in my heart, Noelle. God damn. Okay, when Varka gets back, can we finally knight her? This is ridiculous. This girl has been waiting like 5 years. Can we knight her, please?
Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grandmaster for you.
I'm so sorry, Jean. I'm so sorry.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel's Share. Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
I mean, yeah, we all know that he's just there for a drink. He's at the Angel's Share. Come on. He's not doing any real work. That being said, intelligence from the Church of Favonius. What kind of intelligence is he trying to get?
I'm on best there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well.
Oh, I get to see everyone. This is fantastic.
Really? Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to come all the way just to deliver letters. This is the least that we can do.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Oh, Jean, why are you so fantastic? Look at what a good job she's been doing.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one I was planning on delivering personally.
Ooh.
I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas' trial. Well, with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Of course, that's why you want to go personally. He's like, I can fight the wolf spirit. Let's go.
Very well. But please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
Mm-hmm. By the way, for folks who get Varka, I've seen so much footage online of people wandering around that area, and all of the wolves will just like congregate around Varka. They'll like sit attentively waiting for him to move. It's super adorable. So yes, Lowen, be very respectful to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Clearly, something is bothering Jean. I should talk to her before going to Angel's Share. I could talk to all of them. Yes, Noelle!
Grandmaster offered lots of advice in his letter regarding my recent assessments.
Ooh.
I didn't think he'd spare a thought for that kind of thing in the middle of an expedition.
You know, he is very thoughtful about things like that.
So, Honorary Knight, if you have the time, do you think you could help me out with my special training?
Of course! In a heartbeat, Noelle! I'm currently trying to get your team ready. Oh my god, she's wonderful. Varka! Varka, make her a knight! I swear to God, that's #1 request from you. Okay, alright, Varessa, let's go. Is anyone else still hanging out in the library? They might all be upstairs. Alrighty. Oh! Here we go, hello.
He
Ayula.
wants to test me to see if my skills have regressed? I still haven't forgotten how he went easy on me last time.
You know, that's an appropriate grudge to have.
I'm assuming you must have seen him going all out before. When the time comes, you'd better keep an eye on him for me.
Don't you worry, I will. I'm sure you'll get the rematch that you're looking for. Okay, we'll go up this way. See if I run into anyone over here first. Anyone here? There's Lisa. Is anyone down this way? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Hey, Lisa, what's up?
Ah, the Grand Master. The archives are filled with documents awaiting his review. I'm not letting him run off again until he's finished dealing with every last one.
You know what? More power to you. I think that is... He's gonna try to run away, but I know that you'll be able to get him to do all of that.
On another note, have you spoken to Jean? I hope she'll finally be able to relax a little once Varka returns.
Oh, I really hope so too. That woman needs a vacation. Oh, all right.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from...
Okay, we'll deliver these letters to the Adventurers Guild and the Cat's Tail. You can just handle the ones for the Angel's Share.
Of course, it's so nice to see you.
The expedition is finally wrapping up. Oh, I hope the maps I made on our way there are good enough to get them safely home.
Oh, I'm sure that they will be. But if not, I can always go and intercept and make sure that they all get back home safe and sound. It's so good to see them. Ah! Okay. Oh, Sucrose.
The Grand Master wrote in his letter that the Boom Blossom bombs we sent worked really well. He wants to know if we've made any more.
Oh. Oh my god, that's so adorable. She's in the reflection room. It's okay, Clay, you'll be able to get out. It'll be bombs away for you. Oh, fantastic. All right, I think that was actually everyone. I'll get on rolling over here. Jean!
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Yeah, I hope that I'm not disturbing. I know how busy you are. I'll be setting off shortly, but it seems like there's something on your mind.
Is it that obvious?
I've known you for years now, girl. Yes. Just tell me what's wrong. It's okay. You know that I can help you.
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Nod-Krai is stable. Surely things are looking up.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives. It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor.
Which is good, but what did he send back to you in the letter? Why is he still there?
And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, God.
If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead.
Oh.
I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history.
Oh.
The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did. But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Wow.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolvendom?
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god.
Yeah, Andrius.
And the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nod-Krai.
It sounds like so much of that history has been forgotten or lost.
Huh?
Could it be?
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nod-Krai, although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nod-Krai's Wolf of the North.
Given his last words to you, I don't blame you for being suspicious.
I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt. You experienced the turmoil caused by Duval and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
Of course. All too well.
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nod-Krai, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time. And as it turns out, the calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
No, it's okay. It's still a reasonable concern. It's always better to be overprepared than caught off guard. Facing the worst case scenario with no backup plan would have been far worse.
Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency. Even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action, I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place.
Yeah. I'm still really worried, though. He hasn't come back yet.
Thank you for being such a patient listener. I feel much more settled after talking with you.
Oh, of course.
If you have any spare time, would you mind stopping off to say hello to the other knights? I'm sure they have all missed our honorary knight just as much as I have.
God, why is Jean so wonderful? Don't you worry, I'm already way ahead of you. I went and said hi to everybody that I could find, and I'm gonna keep saying hi to everyone. It's fantastic. Okay, well, let's head off to Angel Share. Bye, everyone! Have a nice rest of your day. I'll see you folks later.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angel Share now.
Yeah, sounds good. It was really nice to catch up with her again. Oh, she's been working so hard. All right. Time to do as the as the people do and go drinking. Alrighty, away we go.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
This is about the level of intel that I expected they would be sharing.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
It's really nice to see Rosaria again, too. Of course, she'd be the one he's trying to barter with.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
He's just right. The man speaks the truth.
Find you here.
Hey, how's everything going? Can I get a drink as well? I can pull up to the bar here.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
It's so nice to be back.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
I have a letter for each of you. You deliver Varka's letters to their recipients.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric.
Oh.
We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes.
Varka! Oh my god, you all remember when we... This is what we went over when I read through the manga with y'all. He's expressing his condolences for when... Oh god, everything broke bad. They tried to cover up the murder of his father. Diluc left the Knights. They found that they had a corrupt person within the Knights. Oh my god. Wow.
I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Wow. Yeah, no kidding. That's actually a really good point. Varka must have been gone for a very long time. Ooh.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He's trying to bring him back. I'm sure that he feels awful that they listened to Eric as opposed to Diluc.
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Oh, Paimon! Were you not paying attention during the manga stream? It's okay. It's okay. I'll get you all caught up.
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him.
I don't think you could have avoided him, even if you'd tried. That's just kind of how Varka is.
He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Paimon, have some tact. It's about his dead dad. Come on.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
Hey, Paimon, I'll give you a bunch of cookies later and explain it, okay? It's gonna be all right. Stop pestering the poor man.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
Kaya, I'm trying to calm Paimon, and you're like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna pour that salt all over that wound. Kaya, do you want a cookie? Have a cookie. The poor man doesn't want to talk about it.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then.
Ooh.
But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable.
Come on, D-Look. Oh god, no, now I'm being swayed by Kaya and Paimon. And I was trying to respect his privacy, and now I'm like, come on, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've done some cool Batman stuff behind the scenes, but like, come on, you could join the Knights if you wanted to.
I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
Okay, you can continue to be Bat D-Look. That's fine.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
I mean, Kaya's not wrong.
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
Damn. Fair point, Rosaria.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the church?
Kaya's essentially like, Rosaria, you of all people don't get to talk about being bound by the rules of the organization you're in. You're constantly breaking their rules.
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell.
I don't think they're arguing. They just have different ways of protecting those around them.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
Oh, sorry, Paimon. I wonder if this is exactly what Varka was hoping for. Actually, this is some of the most that we've seen them communicating in a hot minute. That's great. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, Kaya, what's up, my man?
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
I think he's gonna love that. Hey, D-Look, I'm sorry that everyone was kind of gigging up on you there, trying to get you to talk about stuff, but I'm proud of you. You actually seem to be doing pretty all right.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
Short and to the point. Where did Rosaria get off to? She's all the way up here. Hey!
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
Oh, it's nice to be back, Rosaria. How have you been?
It's no trouble. Roland did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
Besides, I wouldn't really call that an argument. You just have different ideas on how to protect Mondstadt.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Oh no, she saw through what he was trying to do. Trying to get them to talk to each other.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before.
Yep, that is true.
Not only that, but it happened to a knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
A champion of justice driven to extremes? You're saying that happened to a knight of Boreas?
Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
That's right, we heard about the first already from Jean, where the very first Knight of Boreas didn't actually set up a line of succession. They kind of had to figure that out. So what was the second time?
Oh, wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait, and then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
Paimon, I'm so proud of you! You remembered! Head pats and cookies for you!
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years ago.
No. God damn it, it's always 500 years ago. Okay, what happened when Conria was, going down?
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself.
Oh my god. He's quite a distinguished person then.
But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived.
Oh.
He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight.
Oh, you don't say. I'm assuming there was quite a change in the name and what he did.
But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-Stained Knight.
Oh, God.
After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts.
I don't like where this is going. Oh, God.
It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, The reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone.
Oh. That's so sad. It's very sweet of him to do, but also Varka's scared that Diluc might become like the Bloodstained Knight if he doesn't know that he has a chance at rejoining the Knights. He'll never take it. He clearly doesn't want anything to do with the Knights anymore, but the gesture alone is really important.
After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Oh! Of course.
Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him.
Yeah, Paimon. That's really incredible that he helped Rosaria, too.
Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andrius a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past?
Yeah.
If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
Shall we go get answers straight from the horses, or I guess in this case, Wolf's mouth? We can meet up with Lowen and Wolvendom while we're at it.
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go!
That's true. I'm sure he'd rather be talking to Varka, but we can at least go and keep him company for a little while. Man. Whoo boy. Okay, y'all. It's time to go and talk to a wolf god. See what the hell is going on here. Away we go. Ooh. Oh god! Ah! What's happening?
What's going on here? Was Wolvendom always like this? Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Me too, Paimon! I was gearing up to listen to the awesome music! Oh no!
The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Something's wrong, Paimon. What's happening? Is this a vision that we're seeing? This shouldn't be possible. Oh, Nexus Primordial, thank you! To anyone who didn't know, since it's not said anywhere, Rosaria was a slave child being traded by treasure hoarders until Varka rescued her and brought her over to the church. That's so sad! Oh my god! Good grief! Man, Varka's just out here helping everyone. Good god. Okay, Paimon, hang tight.
Letting Crave
It's time to show off our team. Let's go.
Stronger. On my mark.
Here, skyward, scatter. Stray clouds converge.
Excellent.
Grant me strike. Volcano kablam. Boof. It's justice o'clock.
It is justice o'clock.
Hi. Boof. Heads up. Let the mountains ring.
Excellent.
Start the clock. Hi. Yeah. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock.
All right, well, that's getting going. Excellent.
Boof. Heads up. Hero incoming. Yeah. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Yeah.
Fantastic work. Get him, Varka.
Heads up. Charge.
Excellent.
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Let's move. Boof. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt.
Ooh,
Hero
excellent work.
Are you all right?
Yeah, oh god, stay alert, Paimon. There's still something nearby.
Oh no! What now? There better not be more wild hunt monsters!
Lowen! What are you doing here?
You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there. Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
Yeah, there were 3. Kaya, Diluc, and Rosaria.
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Wait. You're not saying that something is lurking here that's posing as other people again, are you?
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait. What are you trying to say, huh?
It's okay, Paimon. I think that he's saying that we passed the test. Lowen, please tell me that you haven't seen somebody that you know within this fog.
Paimon passed a test? Really? She didn't even realize she was taking one!
I know, I'm so proud of you, Paimon. Head pats and cookies.
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time.
Hey, how is it going?
A familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that we didn't find any imposters.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
You know what? You're totally fine. It always pays to remain vigilant. It does make me wonder, though. Were you attacked by the Wild Hunt, too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nod-Krai didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, no. And never, ever put him and Child in the same room. It'll never end. They'll just fight eternally.
Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
Yeah, no kidding. The fact that we saw Nod-Krai stuff is terrifying. Oh, God. Look at the sky and everything.
Here I go!
Oh, Razor! Oh, God. He's not doing well.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
Oh, Razor! That's definitely not the reason, my lad. It's okay.
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
God damn. A trail starting in the north. So they did come from Nod-Krai.
We meet again, human Lupical.
It's nice to see you, although I'm sorry it's not under better circumstances.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nod-Krai to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andrius' soul. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nod-Krai, from whence I came.
Oh, God.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can he be in two places at once?
Paimon! It's okay. So, you remember when, during the lantern rite, the pretty horse lady, you remember how she had different personalities? Her soul got fragmented. That is a thing that can happen to gods too. She was an angel and this is a wolf god. Are all gods like this? Do you all like to split yourselves into multiple parts? Sorry, maybe not the right time for a joke, but...
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat.
Ooh.
But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
Well timed, Venti.
The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Yeah. He knows a lot about this, you know, because he needs it as a reference for all the songs that he writes. Oh, God, Paimon, back me up on this.
Toad Bard? What are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself.
Oh, fantastic. Well, if you don't mind, Venti, please take it away.
Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Sealy Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south.
Wow. Speaking of angels, this is beautiful.
As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Sealy Hall, and awoke him at long last.
Oh.
The night asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of."
Oh. That's gorgeous. Ugh.
Though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
That was lovely, Venti. Wow.
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. He returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision.
You've given so much to this land.
If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Nod-Krai. I fear Andrius has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
Oh no.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nod-Krai. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Andrius should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Nod-Krai has had unforeseen consequences.
You think now that the doctor is gone, he might have reawakened. Ooh, that makes sense.
And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Could it be Roland, the blood-stained knight?
Oh, the white knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
So he was there at Conria 500 years ago. He's almost certainly cursed if that's the case.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nod-Krai yourselves.
Yep, I was just gonna say, Paimon, it's time for a road trip.
As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
Oh, I'd very happy to oblige.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
Wait. Are you saying that we get to ride on a dragon to go to Nod-Krai? Instant win. We get the wolves and the dragons in one patch?
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nod-Krai must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Well, I think I should be able to get there pretty quickly to assist him if I have Dvalin to help out.
Varka? Is he in danger?
Oh, Razor. Ugh.
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
I understand. I'll go.
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nod-Krai's battles.
Man, you're saying that with so much jealousy. You're not even hiding it. Oh god, he's gonna want to fight me next.
I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Oh, Razor. Don't you worry. I'm gonna bring him back safe and sound.
Razor, give me your iron claw.
Ooh. Ooh!
Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas.
What is this? Did you just bless this weapon?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
Damn. All right, I will make sure that he gets this.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel.
Okay, that's badass as hell, though. We're holding a weapon that has been blessed by a wolf god. And you say that you've done this for Varka before? Good God.
Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
Is it safe to separate a piece of the wolf spirit at a time like this?
The great wolf king of the north remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
I suppose that's fair.
I will protect Lupacol. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Of course, Razor. Oh my God, it's so nice to see you. Please stay safe, okay?
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
I want to talk to them again.
I can read Varka's letter. I will try my best to write a reply.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, that wasn't actually going to be my question, but that's fantastic. Razor was effectively raised by wolves for a very long period of time, but he's learning how to read.
A wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice to convey my thoughts.
I'll make sure that it gets to Varka. I promise. Hey, what's up, Lowen? Please don't be too mad that I'm the one who got picked.
I sure didn't expect my experience fighting the wild-hunted Nod-Krai to come in handy back here in Mondstadt. Almost makes me wonder if this was the reason I was sent back.
Oh, that actually makes some sense. Although, on the other hand, it might have just been that you were the most convenient at the time. But it is also works out pretty well that you're able to fight them.
Also, how come that bard knows so much? And what was he doing at the Thousand Winds Temple?
Don't think about it too much. There's definitely no relation between him and the god of Animo.
Well, whatever. I don't really care. As long as I get to do some fighting. I'm looking forward to trading blows with Lupus Boreas when he's fully recovered. I bet he'll wipe the floor with me.
Oh, God. You know, that is a very fair point. Lowen is like Child, but with less legally questionable battles. He also seems to understand that, like, very powerful things will wipe the floor with him. He is very excited for that, though. All right, you stay safe, okay? All right, Venti, let's skedaddle.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nod-Krai.
Oh, of course. Okay, lore questions. About the Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andrius, Dominator of Wolves and God of the North Wind, left in Nod-Krai. He once left Nod-Krai and braved the blizzards to confront the God of Storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim.
Wow, the God of Storms, Decarabian.
Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years, before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day.
That's incredible.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nod-Krai.
About Roland, the blood-stained knight.
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart. He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession. But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nod-Krai.
Yeah, that's not terrifying. Okay.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nod-Krai.
Yeah, Venti, before I go, about the token and the wolf spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andrius is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit. But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen.
That's actually terrifying now that you're describing it.
That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Venti.
In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you?
Of course. I mean, he's literally blessed this land with his power.
Any questions before you set off?
No, I'm good.
All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Let's go. Holy shit. I'm so here for this. Let's go. Away we go to go and help Varka.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Dvalin, it's been so long, my man. All right, thank you. I guess my dragon. Thank you so much for the ride.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
Oh God, where are they? Oh, directly below me. Okay, let's land in such a way. Oh, there's the edge right there. All right. Okay, we're gonna go. Get a little closer.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Damn! Can I have a Dvalin taxi everywhere I go? He knows exactly where to drop you off. God damn!
Grandmaster, it's
a dragon and a falling traveler.
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
Hey, honorary knight reporting for duty, Grandmaster.
And I'm on too.
Let's cut to the chase. What is the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
Oh.
As expected, This hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained night.
Oh no. So that's why we had the scent of blood. It seems like Roland and that soul fragment of Andrius might have merged together. All that talk about how you have to be real careful because otherwise bad things can happen if you merge wolf power into human.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andrius? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
Why? As strong as he might look, surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we've fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here.
Ooh.
The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the 5 sinners.
Ooh, okay, that's good at least.
But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nod-Krai to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andrius' remnant soul.
Wait, so what you're really worried about isn't so much the enemy himself, but the god remains.
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back.
That sounds good.
We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Oh.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Yeah, hold on. Wait a second. Friend spotted. What are you doing here?
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message.
Ooh, I'm listening.
She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frostmoon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
Oh, okay. I think that's good.
That means the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Ooh, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
Mm-hmm.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh? Oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all.
Ooh, that's a pretty encouraging message.
Huh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
That he is, Yehoda. Oh, that was a fantastic fantastic message. That is reassuring. Inefa!
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
Inefa, what are you doing here?
Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. I know is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries.
Wow.
Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
Oh, it's nice to see you. Hope the delivery all goes well. I'm looking forward to a bunch of tasty stuff. And it's probably all mechanical stuff they ordered. And Flynn's, my lad!
Huh? Flynn's? Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep would be Iqua or Nikita.
It's not like you to volunteer to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks.
Oh, yeah, I imagine that's keeping them busy.
And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Ah, so you don't even want to be here. I understand perfectly.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
You know, that is a very fair point, my man. Oh, God. It's very nice to see you. Is there anyone else hanging out? I don't think so. I think it's just our lad, Varka.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
Let me just quickly make sure I didn't miss anyone. No, I think I got everyone. Okay. I'll wait for the meeting.
Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
Yeah, of course. After updating Varka on the situation, you explained the relationship between the god of the North Wind and the bloodstained knight.
Stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the bloodstained knight.
Yep.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500 years ago?
Yep, that is true.
How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Allow us to explain that part.
Ooh!
Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances.
Oh no.
That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the bloodstained knight.
So you're saying that what we saw wasn't the real Roland, but an abyssal imitation.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rere's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
Wow, that's pretty spooky. They were able to pull off even an imitation of that.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Eimsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed.
Oh, God.
However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nod-Krai somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
Oh, yikes. Like when the tower fell in Storm Terror's lair, or when the humans turned to salt beneath Salteri. Ooh!
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Oh, God, that's right. We've seen lots of examples of this over the years. It's just like the Tataragami on Yashiori Island and the Tatarasuna, or the karmic debt borne by the Yakshas for millennia. Is there some way that we can seal this entity away instead of killing it?
This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In that land, the passing of the Pyro-Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andrius who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Ooh, that's an interesting point, Anafa.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me?
Ooh,
Please,
yes.
present it now. It should help explain things faster.
You know, I'm sorry. I got kind of caught up in everything we're doing. I should have given that to you earlier. Ooh.
Come forth, Boreas.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey.
Oh.
My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
Oh. What was that? That was such an old memory.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains.
Oh. Oh.
In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
That's why they weren't affected when he died then. That's why we are only able to see him as a spirit now.
Sounds like Andrius spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andrius' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
To merge himself with the ley lines.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing.
I love you, Hoda.
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andrius' heart.
So we're probably still gonna need to fight him, I'm guessing. Wear him out a little bit, and then we can sing him a song.
We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first night of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
Well, damn! Alright, let's go and find those.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nod-Krai and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, that's quite a distance.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nod-Krai, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Varka, you... God damn it, of course he has been. He's already thought this far ahead.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency.
Oh my god. So when they traveled from Mondstadt all the way to Nod-Krai, they traversed the path that Boreas had walked, so they could pick up fragments along the way.
Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nod-Krai.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
Interesting way to phrase that, Flins.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends.
And their scry glass.
Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
And sure enough, now it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nod-Krai, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones.
Ooh, alright.
But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nod-Krai. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
My god. Can you imagine? Holy shit. Wow, the expedition has been crazy busy while they've been in Nod-Krai, putting out one fire after the next.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
Wow, you've made a lot of progress already.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrius' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Oh, you know it. Look at the crew that we've got gathered here. Well, we'll definitely kick his ass if he tries anything.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstatters to defeat him.
Oh, Durin.
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
Ooh.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it, though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
Yay! See, you do have something to contribute.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Oh, she's gonna be regretting this job.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
She thought she was just gonna be, I mean, she is technically going to be a messenger, but a messenger in a very dangerous area. That's why the pay is so good.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Ah, sure. I was just about to ask what my job was. I'll follow your lead, Grandmaster.
All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Woo! It's time to go and hunt down fragments of a god! Oh, fantastic. I can still talk to them. I'll talk to Yehoda last. Hey, Nefa!
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter.
Oh!
Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
That's a good idea, just to be safe.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far. Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Yeah, but don't you worry, I'm gonna keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yehoda, you dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
Oh god, I'm sorry, my girl! At least this will be a learning lesson. She'll think twice before accepting certain kinds of jobs. Gotta really read the fine print on those contracts. Oh, God. All right, let's go. Away we go. Ooh.
2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
I can puzzle with the best of 'em. Abyssal fog barriers. A mist barrier formed by a continuously accumulating abyssal energy can be dispelled using Kuvaki currents. However, if the mist barrier is made up of multiple abyssal fog barriers, all abyssal fog barriers connected to it must be cleared first. Ooh, yikes. You know that's true.
Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! Can you be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle?
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Ooh, yes!
Shut up! Can we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
Oh, good God.
You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
That's a cute way of putting that. Oh, that's right. A pair of strange plants that coexist with Kuvaki energy. By using this energy, they can connect with surrounding objects that are susceptible to Kuvaki. Make use of objects that are suffused to connect the Kuvaki energy extended from the Solaris core. This can unleash unexpectedly powerful Kuvaki energy, clearing out nearby corruption. Okay, that's right. I have to, like, I think I have to drop these together, right? I have to actually, like, line these up. Okay, hold on. If I put this here, and then I bring you over. That doesn't extend very far. I guess I'll go as far as I can. Ugh. Okay, that's the limit of it. Okay, we'll drop you right there. And you, come here. We're making a little path. We're gonna try and turn this thing on. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Yay!
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
Damn, so this was a soul fragment. Damn, I see.
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword.
Oh, all right.
Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll step back, Paimon.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
Oh my God. Wow. The journey that he went on with that wandering knight all those years ago was extremely important to him.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh. Are you okay, Varka?
Oh, sure enough. This place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat.
That's good. At least I hope so. You're not lying to me or anything, right? Just to make me feel better?
We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable.
Oh, now I understand. That's why you brought me along. You want me to purify it.
Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come.
Oh?
Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
Oh, God, I can try. I've never tried something like that before.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
This is a little unexpected. I've never even tried this before.
Let me think. How is it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
I have no idea what that means. Did you get that from Venti?
Actually, neither do I.
God damn it!
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms.
Yeah, if you got something better, that would be great.
Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Oh, yeah, sort of. But I wasn't the one actually doing the fishing.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Damn. I mean, I can certainly try that.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together.
Oh, what a spectacular person to get this advice from. Oh, this is an unexpected delight.
Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get the idea. It's hard to say, but I can give this a try.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Well, maybe you could try this.
Oh?
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland.
That's a heck of a thing to have sitting in your back pocket.
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him.
Oh, but it never made it.
But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
We might actually have a chance to deliver that letter now.
Quite the antique, then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Oh.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along.
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition.
God damn it, Varka. I'm not sure whether to believe you or just to shake my head.
But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Man, I totally understand why you and Venti get along. We might as well see what happens. Honestly, I really appreciate you having something like this. Well, let's give this a shot, Paimon. Ooh. Just like fishing in the Night Kingdom, except for it's smaller and in a pond. Searching for an abyss-tainted night. Come on, Roland. Come on out. I got a letter for you.
It actually worked?
Come on.
You really are making this up as you go along.
That is true, Paimon.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
Ooh. Got him.
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters. The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
Oh, God.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
What in the Conria is going on? Oh, God! Varka, are you okay? Oh, God, you saw that too?
That I? Dainsleif? No. It bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
No. His brother. Of course it's his brother. Of course it's always his brother. The Dainsleif's brother is always the one who's getting into people's heads, who's messing with them. Oh, God. Is that what happened to the bloodstained knight, then? He was so horrified at what had happened to Conria, but he was sold a half-truth.
While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
He's a visionary, after all. Vedfrenlier.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary.
Yep, and we all know that revelations from the visionary are not good. Revelations from Ved tend to be super bad.
Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss.
That's so sad, because listen, it is true, it's horrifying what happened to Conria. I feel like anyone would be shaken by that. But God, to have all of that be poisoned by Ved is just... Ugh.
Giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the visionary this time?
Paimon, I don't think so. I promise we don't have to go and fight against a sinner again. Not this soon, anyway. No, the founder of the Abyss Order was once shown a revelation. Based on his experience, at least, the visionary is unlikely to intervene directly.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate.
No wonder he's been able to figure out where all the fragments are. Ugh.
Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
Now? Why didn't you bring it up during the meeting?
Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
Go on. He explains his plan.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again.
No. Varka, no way. What you are planning is too dangerous.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking.
But there's no guarantee it'll work.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Varka, please. I promised all of your friends, everyone who looks up to you, that I would bring you back safely. Don't do something stupid now.
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
Yeah, what happened to contingencies? Surely there's something that we can do here.
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda. Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit Fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More Wild Hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
They know that we're looking for it. Oh, God.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
You're making way too many decisions on your own. You're putting me in a difficult position here, Varka. Maybe I need to be the one drop-kicking you in Jean's stead.
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
Varka. Oh, God, the forces of the Wild Hunt come surging forth and the final expedition is at hand. The next part of the story is more contiguous. For the best experience, it's recommended you have spared time for it. Yep. It's all good, I got it.
Busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to
agree.
do is stack my...
Fill me in. What's the situation?
Sorry, Varessa. We got a wolf spirit fragment to go find.
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Oh, God.
Good call. Locating the Wolf Spirit Fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Now, both search teams are in big trouble. Oh, I brought a map. This should make things clearer.
Oh, okay.
Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The 2 teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment's location by now.
Wait, hold on. Don't make me have to watch people die again. Genshin, you can't do this to me, please.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with,
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, no, I have way too much PTSD from Natlin. Oh, God!
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda.
Yep, keep up the good work, Yehoda.
The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Oh my god, why are they doing this to me?
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda, keep up the good work with the comms.
Damn, Varka, I do like your style. We're making sure everyone makes it home safely, god damn it.
Sure thing. Leave it to me.
I'm sorry, Yehoda. Okay, we're gonna get through this all right. The logistics company has joined the squad. Okay, Varka can command them to set ambushes using the terrain to strike enemy units that have strayed from the group. Okay. And they're still making me pick. Oh, God. Wait, can I, if I select this, what happens? Okay. Now that I think about it, isn't Durin also able to fly? Oh, no, sorry, that's not her talking. It's Yehoda. Now that I think about it, isn't Durin also able to fly? Why does it have to be me delivering the letter? Probably because Grandmaster Varka's got a Varka vouch for you. Come on! Now is really not the time to crank up your humor. That's not going to help anything. Detection. Your tension level has decreased significantly. All right. Not completely useless then. Once your cooldown's over, hurry up and catch up, you metal-faced lunkhead. Yeah, I know. We don't have a casualty counter, so that's good. The main expeditionary force is locked in a fierce hand-to-hand fighting with the Wild Hunt. Albedo has suggested splitting off 2 squads to continue reconnaissance while the rest hold the line. Victory on the battlefield isn't determined solely by the action at the center, and it is much the same when facing the seemingly endless abyssal onslaught. And the Abyssal forces seem to have also grasped the key to this battle. Several Wild Hunt units attempt to break off and disrupt the investigation squads. Standing before them is a cluster of flickering lanterns, barring their path. Reinforcements for the Knights of Favonius. Formed at Albedo's suggestion, the Knights of Favonius squad was sent deep into the battlefield to investigate. On their return, they were ambushed by a horde of Wild Hunt. Okay. And the Lightkeepers are over here. Oh, formed at Eloa's suggestion. Okay, we'll go to the Knights of Favonius first. Good God.
It's the Wild Hunt! Come on, let's go help!
That sounds good, Paimon. Let's do this.
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they getting reinforcements from somewhere? Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Everyone be safe, please.
In, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Oh, God. Ooh, okay, switch to Varka for command. Okay, press the button to give commands.
Logistics company, deploy.
Setting up explosives, okay. Oh no, wait, it's just the 2 of us. Oh God, okay, let's go, Varka, I believe in us. Okay. Let's go.
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful, there's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
Don't you worry, we got this.
Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Woo!
Burn! Is that the signal to say they're ready?
Okay. I have to command the team to retreat.
It's showtime. Fall back.
Let's go. Come on. Okay, everyone's running. This is good.
Ready? Fire!
Ooh! Damn! Good work, everyone! Oh, okay, everyone's doing okay.
The
so
enemy
far.
has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again. Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Ooh, okay.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search area between us and the Retniki. Maybe they'll be able to narrow it down further?
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Do you think you guys can keep up?
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, God.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback.
Good. Okay, you all stay safe, all right?
Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting the other team.
You got it. Okay, all right, we'll check on how everyone's doing. Poor Yoda! This is my job. I'll get it there, whatever it takes. On a war-torn battlefield, a messenger flying through the air is an even more conspicuous target. But for Yehoda, who spent her career treasure hunting and mastering the art of stealth, she's the perfect messenger for vital information. However, Yehoda herself clearly hasn't yet realized why Varka places so much trust in her. Meanwhile, over with Aino and Anefa.
Anefa! I'm here to install your cooling module.
Aino, how did you?
I snuck in behind the logistics company. They kept saying this place was dangerous, but they don't know the safest place is right next to you.
That is correct. From now on, please remain within my line of sight. Oh, good. Okay. Over with our boys. Inextinguishable flames halt the abyss's advance with waves of searing heat. The Kreide Prince seals off the Wild Hunt's retreat with earth and stone. To buy more time for the reconnaissance squads, the expedition's main force is pinning the Wild Hunt firmly in place. Watching the two fight side by side, Anselm, the officer in charge of holding the line, can't help but think, Grandmaster, you were right. Those who were once Mondstadt's greatest fear have now become the Knight's most reliable allies. Oh, there are a couple of good lads. Yeah, exactly. Yehoda is much more competent than she thinks. She should be more confident about that. Who needs alchemy when you have Red Barrel? This is true. It does transcend all other forms of attack in any universe. Holding his position, Flynn's encounters reinforcements, both familiar and unexpected. The Wild Hunt's offensive has slowed on every front. Looks like they've committed their entire force. The Lightkeepers, rushing in from Pyramida, gather behind Itlua, forming a river of starlight. A message from the old man. Rooting out the Wild Hunt is every Lightkeeper's duty. We shan't pass off our burden to our friends from afar. God damn, everyone's here to help. Okay, let's go help out the Lightkeepers. Feeling much more confident about all of this. Oh God, there's so many.
Looks like the same situation here. They just keep coming, wave after wave.
Reinforcements. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this god-awful mist.
Understood. Everyone got that? It's up to us to hold them off.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh God. All right, let's go.
On me. Boreas sweeping in!
Woo! God damn.
Up the ante!
No, that's a goddamn yell. Good grief. Whew. Okay.
Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Let's go.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Excellent.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Let's go. Let's take that thing down. Woo! Sorry, I'm lighting everything on fire, y'all. Hell yeah. Good work, everyone.
Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
Okay, I've started to calm down now. Everyone's okay. We were able to save everyone. That's good.
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Ooh.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
Excellent.
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Is everyone willing to keep fighting with us?
Of course.
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
Okay.
Much obliged. All right, the target is just up ahead. Move out.
All right, are y'all ready? It's time to go and get that last fragment. Oh God, what's going on up here? Under Varka's command, both squads have broken through the encirclement, and the location of the final wolf spirit shard has been revealed. However, the Wild Hunt forces begin to converge on the final battlefield, while allies and reinforcements rally together, buying every last moment they can for the final expedition ahead. Okay, let's do this. Oh God, there's a lot of them already.
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must be easily amused. You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist. Everyone, follow my signals.
Yes, sir.
Woo, let's go!
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Excellent.
Knights of Favonius, charge!
Fantastic. I'll take care of these guys.
Up the ante!
Let's go. Take that thing down. Good. All right, we're looking good. Let's keep rolling, folks.
Burn! Up the ante!
Woo!
Okay, shred 'em!
Good, we're looking pretty all right.
Huh? Time to counterattack!
Excellent. Let's get rid of this thing.
Slash!
Woo! Woo!
Up the ante!
Okay, good. Let's keep on going. Okay. God, it's very fun to play him.
On me.
I know, there's something really satisfying about Swirl.
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Get it! Let's go!
Thunder!
Excellent, we're doing all right. Ooh.
Ugh, this Wild Hunt doesn't know when to give up.
Varka, you go on ahead.
Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
Oh, this music is so great. I'm here too. Now you hurry up and go, and you better come back safe, mister.
Ha, that's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
Who? Oh boy, let's go! Oh god.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
Oh god.
It seems you have collected them all, Knight of Boreas.
Oh, hello, the remnant of Roland. Imitation of Roland.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence.
So you have a little bit of tact still left.
If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
Oh god.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
God damn it.
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Yep, not under my watch. Y'all are getting back safe and sound, god damn it.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master.
Of course. You all stay here and please stay safe while I'm gone.
We can't lose our Varka. Please, you have to find him.
Got it. Varka, I hope your plan is still gonna work. Ooh.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down. This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die. Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
I suppose that's a fair point. You do have a visionary on your side. But listen, we have a Varka. Do you understand what that means?
You're on to me already, huh?
Andrius's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago. Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end. It is time to crush your futile hope!
Ooh!
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
Dear God!
For the next part, it's over to you.
Varka!
Outlander who caught the wind.
Holy shit!
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back, and all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw.
Good God. His plan was literally to get swallowed up by the abyss so he could try to track down, I have to assume, the fragment of Roland and Andrius that actually exists here. Good grief. And yeah, no, all of that has been such a great callback. I don't know. I think that this has been spectacular. We're finally bringing like full circle a lot of things that they've been setting up from all the way back when we first landed in Mondstadt. It's super cool.
Huh. Guess the only way is through.
Okay, Varka.
A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
This place is so freaky.
Lonely warrior, take me to see him.
Oh, Rostam's voice. He might be looking for Roland. Oh.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head.
Oh,
there is
Roland.
only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Wait, I have Rostam's longing in my party.
Huh?
I don't think I can swap to it, though.
Stormwind!
Rostam, are you helping me, my man? Oh! That's so sad. Roland seemed like someone who genuinely cared about people, who wanted the best for everyone.
On me!
And was in so much despair over what had happened in Conria. That he was deceived. Oh.
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Oh. Ravenwood's longing is with me now. Oh, that's right. I can launch, can't I? Hold on.
Try to keep up!
Excellent.
Here.
Oh.
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger.
We're getting closer.
On me. Here. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
All right, let's go. Away we go. God. Varka is built different. All right, Varka. Let's go find this Knight of Boreas.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them.
Oh.
Rubus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies!
Yeah, no kidding. Also, he said shackles.
Charge!
I bet the subtitle said love. Oh, God. Hey there, buddy. Trying to pop shots at me? I don't think so.
Stormwind!
Oh, no, you don't.
Charge!
God damn.
Stormwind! Boreas sweeping in!
Oh, come here, buddy. There we go. Got him.
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Okay. I'll hang out here for a second. I probably could have made it to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we're all right here. Oh, nope, apparently not.
Ah! I can't hide from it!
Yeah, I was trying!
You must deliver it.
Oh! Oh my god. Rostam! Hang in there, buddy!
Your path cannot end here.
Oh.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Thank you, Ravenwood. Thank you, Wandering Knight. Thank you, Rostam.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Ooh. Just like back at Wolvendom.
On me.
This one's much more ominous. Okay, Varka.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Ooh. Well.
Roland!
Hello there. We've been looking everywhere for you.
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I
with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky. Lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
Oh. God. Where did he go to?
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Oh. I see. So the pillars are a maze that he's set up.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Indeed.
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
Oh, finally. Going to actually face me. Instead of hiding away in your little maze.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
How dare you? He had to sacrifice that portion of his life. I'll have you know that he helped to bring down the real Frost Moon. No thanks to you.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
Damn! Well, he do be right.
The ray here of Solnari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation. After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
You're saying you're just going to use Varka as a stepping stone? No, that is not how this is going to go down.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue. This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
Oh, no! Varka has a home to return to, and god damn it, we're going to stuff this letter in your mouth if you won't physically take it from me.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andrius, god of the Northwind.
Indeed!
Andrius, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the Northwind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the abyss?
Come on, Andrius, you can do this. Wake up, my wolf boy.
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. This world shows no such mercy to its inhabitants.
Return.
Come on, Andrius. Prove him wrong.
Return to the ley lines.
Yes, 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 that's right, that's right. Come on, that's right.
This is my choice. My memory.
We got close enough, he was able to remember.
Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Andrius, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
Oh, the same line with the other part of his soul.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... surely not.
Oh my god, no, that was Varka's plan? Oh no, the panic is starting again. Everything that they told us about how a human cannot bear the soul of a wolf. Oh my god. He anticipated the sword getting broken, so he himself has been bearing the soul. Oh my god, Varka!
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that.
Oh God, we have to get him out of there fast. But before I was able to unfuse Roland from Boreas, surely I should be able to do that with Varka too.
But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
This absolute mad uncle, good grief! Oh my God, it's in his heart.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
You absolute mad lad!
If it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
The mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god. This is a path that cannot be retraced.
Oh!
Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Oh my God, he was planning on doing this all along. Oh my God, Varka! God, what a conversation to be having with Capitano. Good grief!
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing. Now I see.
Good grief.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
Oh my God! Once this is all done, Varka, I swear I'm gonna try to unfuse you.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart.
Yeah, because you didn't think that Boreas would grant his soul to the actual human body.
To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allowed Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
Good God, this man.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one.
Oh, don't give me that crap. I'm not taking any shit from you.
Your soul is now merged with that of Andrius. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall.
Ugh.
Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you.
Well then, enough talking. It's time to smack. Let's go. Your sword, his face. Do it, Varka.
You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha, lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return. I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Hell yeah!
You've got mail.
Oh! Oh my God!
Until I return, I leave them in your care.
Oh!
The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Oh.
to Mondstadt.
Rosaria.
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Oh.
Family. No pig. Call.
She's helping him right. Oh. This is wonderful. Didn't even need to use a sword.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Wow.
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Uncle Varka! He's the right one!
Oh! God, that's gorgeous!
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight.
Oh,
The
Roland.
abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return.
Ooh.
If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory.
God.
Well, that suits me just fine.
Good God! Hell yeah! Get him!
Is true to their word.
Oh!
So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
Oh, the letters from everyone!
You're not alone.
Right back at you, Varka.
Oh, I have to make sure I hear everything. God!
The north wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Come on. Woo!
Try to keep up.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go.
Leave it all to me.
Excellent. God, this music is fantastic.
Freeze! Up it!
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Oh my God.
Freeze! Up the ante!
This is amazing. Okay, let's go. Come on, Varka. Nope, no time for you. We gotta get schmovin'. Oh, God. Ugh. Hold on. I should be able to hit the bottom of this. It was almost a close call, but we're all right. Nope, no you don't.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster.
Oh. Yep, calculated all along. All right, let's go.
And soar
Woo!
toward a new dawn.
It's as Varka would have wanted it.
Chosen Varka.
Oh, no, you don't.
Sweeping in! Fry! Up the ante!
Come on, get him, Varka! Hell yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go!
On me.
Ooh. God, I love that I have Noelle's shield, too!
Final battle!
Oh my god! I can't handle this, man! This is great! Come on, Varka! You're almost there! Oh, God.
Walk forward and do not look back.
Come on, Uncle. You gotta come on home.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
Oh!
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Good God.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh, the tears, they're not stopping.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
God. They didn't need to do that, but that was so wonderful.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Ah!
It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
What a wonderful welcome back party.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Thank you for keeping your promise. Oh, the wolf returns to the pack. Oh.
Yeah. I'm home.
Oh my god. That was amazing. Oh, I can't stop crying. That was so good. Oh, Varka, my man. Now that all this is said and done, you and me, we need to go drinking together, okay? You hear me? Oh, and you're gonna promise never to be in a position where we have to pull something like that again.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
Of course. First of all, welcome home, you absolute mad lad. About your plan.
The sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
Well, I'm certainly glad that it did.
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Yeah, were you really just resigned to fade into the ley lines?
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
God damn.
Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you.
Of course. I'm so glad that I was able to help. What if I'd failed?
Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home.
You have some really damn good friends.
But it would have come at a heavy price, and with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power.
That's very understandable. Invoking the power of an Archon. How steep a price are we talking?
It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
I'll pretend like I don't know about that.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face.
About the expedition.
Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nod-Krai stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves.
That's good.
Albedo and Duran will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon.
That's wonderful.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face.
About your future.
Just how my future? Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scryglass.
I did hear about that. I heard that you turned your back on a future where you were the hero of Mondstadt. I ended up taking that role. You saw an abyssal calamity in the north, right?
Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future. Thanks in no small part to you.
Oh, you're too kind. I'm just glad. I hope that you know that you were able to be the hero that you've wanted all this time.
Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nod-Krai stronghold. Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
That's fair enough. Well, whenever you head on back, take me with you. I've got a Dvalin taxi that we can use.
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nod-Krai is so you can dump all your work here on Jean again, isn't it?
Oh, Paimon, yeah, I've taught you well. But is that the reason, Varka? You're not just shirking your responsibilities. Damn it. That smile says it all.
Wait, seriously?
Aren't you gonna say something in your defense? Don't just stand there grinning.
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on.
All right. Otherwise, Jean is gonna commission me to drop kick you.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. All right, then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world, there's no feeling as intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
You soak it up, all right? I'll see you for a very fun event in just a couple of days here, all right? God damn, that was fantastic. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh, man, this is so awesome. I love that we're able to... I could do this stuff with you right after it drops now, which is wonderful. Yeah, in just a couple of days. I guess technically it's going to be closer to a week we'll actually play through that event together. Because all 3 parts of that event story will be released at that point. So just like with the Lantern Rite, I'm going to wait until all of the event chapters have been released, and then we'll be able to see Varka and everyone again. What a fantastic way to wrap up, like, his expedition, everything that he had been doing up in Nod-Krai, as well as tying it back to the wolves and the people of Mondstadt. That was fantastic. That ending was so wonderful. I was all ready to fight Roland. I'm like, if it's a battle to the death you want. But it all came back to the letters at the end. What a beautiful way to tie everything together. That was spectacular. They absolutely crushed that. Good grief. Oh, that was fantastic. I'm so happy we were able to do that, y'all. And also, I wanted to let you folks know, so I've been trying to figure out a way to do, like, more of the side quests and world quests with you all. Initially, I had held off on doing a bunch of the world quests because my thought was once I got caught up, I'd be able to play some of those on stream with you folks, but there's so many. There's so many that I have to do. And also, by the time I got through a lot of the Nod-Krai stuff, I was receiving some comments from some folks being like, oh, you didn't have a chance to do this one world quest. I'm like, ah, shit. Well... Shit, me putting off these world quests might not be the way to do it. So here's what I'm gonna do. What I have been doing over the last couple weeks is I have been going through off stream and completing a bunch of world quests. So the hope is that by the time I'm actually caught up with all of those, I can actually do a lot of the world quest stories with you folks. But yeah, I think in the meantime, I'm going backwards. I'm starting with Nod-Krai first. I'm actually most of the way through all the Nod-Krai side quests. I got most of those done now. I think I just have a couple left that I have to go and do. But yeah, my plan is I'll go back through everything. I'll finish everything in Nod-Krai, Natlan, Fontaine, and then Sumeru. And then I'll be all caught up. Because I've done all of the stuff in Inazuma. I've done all of the stuff in Liyue. And I've done all the stuff in Mondstadt. I know that's the thing. I was trying to find a good way for me to actually play them. And there's so many. Plus, every time I go back to do one of them, the further back that I go, the more difficult it's going to be to stream some of those, because I'll end up like going to an area and then it'll trigger a different quest because they didn't have focused mode at that point. So that is my compromise. So thank you all for being understanding. At the very least, what I can make sure is that we'll be able to play all the main story stuff together. I'll be able to do character stuff like this when it comes out. And then event stories I should be able to do. When I was still trying to get caught up with some stuff, I wasn't able to do some of the event stuff with you folks on stream prior to last patch, but I'm so glad we were able to do the Lantern Rite together. And we'll hang out in Mondstadt next week. I think it'll be great. Yeah, I was actually asking Snackmod Sky for some guesstimates on some of the world quests, and my god, they're long. I was like, oh no. Like, if I add the yap coefficient to some of those, like, that'll be insane. So this way, I'll be able to get through a bunch of the side quests. I'll have a lot of extra context for this stuff. And yeah, and then that means that once I'm all caught up with those, we'll be able to tackle future world quests and stuff. But I would probably say... conservatively, probably it's not gonna be for a patch or two that we're gonna be able to do world quests together. I just have so many to get caught up on. So I would say, just to be super, super safe, probably not for the next 2 patches I'll be able to do world quests while I catch up, but we'll do everything else that I can. Event stories, character stories. I might even throw in some bonus character stories just for funsies. Yeah, and you know, Illyria, thank you so much. That is also a huge thing. The fact that a lot of the stories are unvoiced means that I have to do the voice acting. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to go through. As many of you know from my my voice acting streams for Uma Musume, I'm trying to scale those back as well, because that is a lot of voice acting to be doing. But at the very least, we'll have a bunch of stuff that we'll be able to do. So I look forward to that. And thank you all so much for your patience and understanding while I've kind of been figuring out how best to tackle all of this. In the meantime, once we get like through the next event quest and things like that, I might actually, I was considering doing this a little while ago, and then I got so busy trying to catch up with side quests and stuff. But I would like to do some more character stories with you folks. I'll probably put up a poll for members in the next day or so, where I've got a couple of characters that I think would be really fun for us to play through on stream. It would be like a public stream and all of that, but it's just a little easier for me to keep track of voting that way. So yeah, if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. I'll have actually a poll up this time. And not have to put it off for a while like the last time. But there's a bunch of character quests that I haven't done. I can show you folks if I go to quest overview. If I go to, look at this, look at all of these. I have so many. I have so many that we could do. So I'm going to pick a couple. I'll post those for you folks. If you all have any recommendations as well, feel free to hit me up on those. But yeah, there's a bunch of characters who I personally, I think I'm going to prioritize characters who I missed when they were first released during an event, because there's a bunch of these characters that I have never seen before, and I would really like to get to know them. So I think that would be super cool. I'll put up a poll for a bunch of these folks, and we can figure out who I'm going to play next with y'all on stream. I think it'll be great. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. This was so much fun. Oh, God. Oh, I'm glad I could share the appreciation of Varka with you folks, as well as a bunch of very touching reunions with all of the Mondstadt characters who we will get to see once again in the next week here. So until then, folks, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you folks very soon. Oh, it's Yumi! Oh, that was so wonderful. Man, I really owe Varka a drink after all of this. Good God. He merged with a wolf god. How crazy is that? Oh, that's some absolute mad lad. Well, we're going to have a whole festival next week and we'll have a bunch of drinks to celebrate. I insist upon it. This is going to happen. Okay, I'll see you all soon.